to continue the work she started in a village in El Salvador.
She was by no means a perfect child, as none of us are perfect people. But her call was real to her, and she left us so much to work with, and that's what I really appreciate about her. She lived her call.
She had told us she wanted to start a foundation, and matter of fact, it was, I don't remember if it was a day or 2 days later, I told Marcy, I said, you know, we've got to do this foundation, because that's what she wanted. This is not, it's not a dream of ours, you know. We didn't at the time feel that it was a call of ours, but when all this happened and we knew what Mary wanted to do, we knew that we had to carry it on.
Gary and Marcel and Norrell knew what Mallory would have wanted because the summer before she died, they had talked about her starting a foundation using her photography.
She said, well, I want to sell my photographs for $5 a piece. And I said, okay. But she knew how far $5 would go in El Salvador.
The family started Mallory's Heart Foundation last year in the village of Comasagua. They feed 50 local children 2 meals a week, build retaining walls to protect the village from devastating rains, and are currently sending a young man named Raul to university on a scholarship. They hope to continue sending one student to university every year.
Her heart was not to make them be like her. Her heart was to help them to be everything God wanted them to be in their country.
The family is open to having the foundation expand and grow as time sees fit.
The only way that I know to honor her is to just keep going, to keep the foundation growing in any way possible. If that means moving to another country other than El Salvador, we'll do that. If not, we'll stay there.
And for Brother Jordan, this is his special way to keep Mallory's legacy alive through the work she loved.
I kind of hope that one day when people think of non-profit organizations, they'll think of Mallory's Heart, you know, up there with Susan G. Komen and Salvation Army and the things that people normally think about when you hear non-profit organization.
The Norrell family says they know Mallory would be proud that her vision is reaching so many people, more than she ever could have imagined or done on her own.
Our life changed that night, and this is part of that change. But this is the healing part. This is the part the Lord's given us to keep Mallory alive.
Mallory's family has taken their mission from a paper she wrote for a college project shortly before she passed away. She said in part of her calling to what she called the more run-down places, "My hope is that people can see that part of the world in a different light, rather than as useless and hideous. There is exquisiteness in everything, however most are overlooked."